Session management. The HTTP protocol, which is the foundation of the web, is stateless. This means the server does not remember previous requests. Every request you send is new and independent of the one before it. If HTTP is stateless, how does the server know that you are the same person who logged in a minute ago? Otherwise, you would need to include your username and password with every request you send, which would be very inconvenient. The solution. Sessions are used to remember the user while they are interacting with a web application. It is a way of creating a continuous connection between the user and the server. Step 1. Initial exploration. When you are on the target website, I am currently using the TryHackMe machine. To practice, visit the room, open the developer tools, usually by pressing F12. Go to the Storage or Application tab. Check the Cookies section. Is there any cookie set? No. This tells you that the application does not track unauthenticated users. Now click the Sign Up button. You will see two options, Student and Lecturer. You notice that Lecturer requires a code, while Student is open. Step 2. Now you need to create an account to see how a session is created. Create a student account using a username and password you can remember. After creating the account, go back to the login page and log in. While entering your username and password, open the Network tab in Developer Tools. When you click Login, inspect the request that was sent. You will see that the server's response includes a setCookie header. This confirms that cookie-based session management is being used. Check the cookie's attributes. You will see that it has HTTP only, which means it cannot be accessed via JavaScript. Step 3. Testing session handling. Now that you are logged in, you need to test how the session is managed. Go to the Storage tab, find your session cookie, and copy its value. Save it somewhere. This is your old cookie. Delete the cookie. While still in the Storage tab, delete the cookie. Click the Refresh button in your browser. The page still works, but some information is missing. This shows that security is not relying solely on the cookie. Click the Logout button. Check the Storage tab again. The cookie has been deleted on your side, client side. Log in again to obtain a new cookie. Go back to the Storage tab and delete the new cookie. Now manually add the old cookie value that you previously saved. Refresh the page. You will receive a 500 internal server error. This indicates that the server attempted to invalidate the old session, but the way it handled it was incorrect, causing it to crash. This itself is a vulnerability. Step 4. Since the cookie is not the whole story, you need to look elsewhere. Go to the Storage or Application tab and check the Local Storage section. You will see a lot of data stored there, including two important items. User role. Its value is student. User, an object containing ID, username, and role, with a value of 2. What happens if we modify this client-side data? Since security does not rely entirely on the cookie, it may rely on the data stored in local storage. This is a major design flaw. First test, modify user role. Double-click the user role value and change it from student to lecturer. Refresh the page. You will notice new tabs appearing, such as Create Test, but you still cannot see student information. This means you have bypassed part of the defense, UI control, but you have not obtained real server-side authorization. Step 5. Now you need to find a way to gain real authorization. You tried changing the role to 3, but it did not work. What else can be changed? You are a student with a specific ID. You want to see other students' information, or even lecturers' data. What happens if you impersonate another user by changing your ID? Log in as your student account, e.g., test user. Go to local storage. Check the user object. You will see something like ID 5, username : test user, role 2. The numbers may vary. Now change the ID value. Lecturers or administrators often have low IDs. Try changing your ID to 1. The user object will become ID 1, username : test user, role 2. Refresh the page. Expected result. When you refresh the page, the server checks the local storage data, including your modified ID, to determine what data to display. Since you now have ID = 1, which may belong to the first administrator or lecturer, you may be able to see information you were not originally authorized to access, such as the list of students.